How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Madden 19. Today we're going against the 8-3 Houston Texans as they're battling the 11-0 Cleveland Browns. Who's going to come up victorious here tonight? In the last episode we picked up a big victory that kept the streak alive. Now let's see if we can continue that against the Texans. As right now the offense is going to start off first in the field. We've been scoring on our opening drive. Let's see if that continues here today. Because right now we got an open tight end in David Njoku, who got good yards right away. The last game he had 5 receptions for 93 yards and a touchdown. And today he already has his first catch and it's for 20 yards. So very impressed with David Njoku. Been really enjoying this offense. A lot of great talent. But they're still young, and that's scary to see. There's a lot of talent, yet they're still very young. So here we go. We're now at the 20-yard line. A 1st and 10. So this opening drive has been very successful so far. Let's just hope that we don't turn the ball over, because lately, every time we've been this close to the end zone, we usually turn the ball over with an interception. Let's see if we can prevent that here today, and I'm going to be sacked, losing 10. I was not able to get away from that pressure, and I had no other choice but to get the sack. And here we are facing a 2nd and 20 from the 30 now. What a disappointing way to end that last play. And we're still facing a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Now let's see who's going to be the hero and get a first down. If we get a first down. I'm not expecting a first down right now, to be honest. Or could we see a first down? No. Getting 6 there. So that's going to be now a 4th and 9. So we're going to open the drive. We started off strong with good yards and everything, and it only resulted in a field goal. But now let's see if the kick is going to be good. So the field goal is good, right down the middle, and we were able to score at least a field goal in our opening drive. And now time to see our defense for the first time in this game. In the last game, they were phenomenal. Let's see if we can keep that up with the defense. So Jamie Collins just got to the quarterback for the sack, and now the Houston Texans are facing a 4th and 20. But what a big sack for Jamie Collins. His 3rd sack of the year. Unbelievable. Look at him go. Getting the guy off him. Able to get to the quarterback on time for a big sack. And Deshaun Watson had nowhere to go but go down. So the defense gets the job done. And now Jarvis Landry tries to get us a good return here. And he's not going to go down just yet, but he's finally brought down at the 49. Just a yard across the 50. So a good field position to start. Our opening drive did not end how we wanted it to end. We did get a field goal, but you know, it was a drive where we had good yards, especially with David Njoku with that 20-yard reception, and just to win with a field goal, disappointing. But now let's see if we can make it a 10-0 game as we get set to start our 2nd drive. I don't want to risk anything. Let's go with the safe route with the quarterback. Oh, it takes a huge hit. He's brought down at the 37. 12 on the run. We've seen this quarterback run a lot. I don't like to risk a lot of things here. I don't want to risk any passes, any interceptions. There's points where we do force passes and have interceptions, and that's something that we don't like to see. Oh no. Got myself into trouble there, but at least got 2 yards. That's going to be a 2nd and 8. Let's see if we can hit David Njoku once again for good yards. But it's if I could get protection, absolutely. And it's caught. And he's finally brought down at the 16-yard line. The quarterback's 3 for 3. And David Njoku with another reception there of 19 yards. So, David Njoku, again, already having a big game with the only reception that he has, and he's been getting good yards every time he's catching the ball. So I've got to be very excited the way that this guy has been playing. Not only catching the ball and being wide open, but getting the amount of yards that he gets per play. Unbelievable. Now let's see if we can get this guy into the end zone. Last time he trucked someone to get into the end zone. This time, I don't want to risk it. Oh. So getting 5 there on the run.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
That will make it a 2nd and 5. We're at the 11-yard line. This time, we're trying to get a touchdown. Wide open. He's going to be shy a yard of the first. Oh no, he actually got it. Okay. Usually every time I see that type of tackle, he's going to be short a yard or just inches away from the first. But this time, they gave it to him, so it's now a 1st and goal from the 5. Let's see if we can hit either Antonio Callaway or Jarvis Landry here. I'm really liking these routes right now, especially from Jarvis Landry. It's just, if he's wide open and he stays out of bounds, you can have a touchdown here. Oh, an interception. I completely forced that again. And another disappointing drive ending with nothing. This time with nothing. Not even a field goal, but an interception. Unbelievable. And the defense gave it back to them. Carry with an interception. So I threw an interception on the last drive, and this time TJ Carey made his 6th interception of the season. That was their first play. As soon as they got the first play after I threw that interception, TJ Carey made the interception. So now this time, I don't want to force anything for sure. I just want to get a touchdown. Screw it. Let's run right down the middle. So, getting another 5 yards again. I have no other choice but to keep on running it with the quarterback, since, you know, again, I don't want to risk any. Oh my, are you kidding me right now? A fumble, man. So the Texans got nothing but incompletions now, and now they're set to go for a field goal, and that's going to be good. So they were able to tie the game up. But at least the defense were at least able to force into a field goal. I mean, I can't believe, as soon as I'm about to get rid of the ball, it fumbles. Like, what is going on here? Like, can you protect the ball or something? But luckily, the defense at least managed to get into a field goal. Deshaun Watson threw nothing but incompletions. And now, time to see the offense back in the field. I don't understand what's going on, man. We already had that forced pass to Jarvis Landry in the end zone that resulted in an interception. And then on the last drive, as soon as I was trying to get rid of the ball, it fumbles. Like, I don't understand. Like, do you not see the guy coming at you? Like, protect the ball. So here we go. We still got a long way to go. We got a tied game. A nice catch. Gain of 12. With 3 minutes still left in the first half. Nope. Did not juke. I should have gone for the spin move instead. And there's the consequences, only getting 3 yards. You gotta know when to hit the juke or the spin move. I had to use the spin move that time, but I didn't use it. I thought a juke was going to be enough. Oh, wide open. Antonio Callaway. 2 men to take him down. Okay, so we're about to hit the 2-minute warning, and we hit the 2-minute warning. Now let's see what we can do here. We're trying to get to the end zone. We already have 2 turnovers in this first half, so we want to avoid that in the second. Oh, never mind. Just get away. Oh, look at that. Great effort by the quarterback fighting for extra yards. Getting 6 there. For a second, I thought that was not going to get anything. Probably get sacked. But effort to stay in bounds and get 6 yards. And again. So his 10th rush of the game for 56 yards. There's still plenty of time here. 1:36 before halftime. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Should I? Yes. There's a flag. Ah. I threw too late. It's going back. Yep. So we're going back 5 yards. I made the decision a little too late. Not this time. It's caught. What a catch.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So they're on that play.
Perryman with a great catch there.
Was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that? It's really difficult.
Oh, look at that. Oh, ooh, could have been picked off. Luckily, he didn't see it.
Talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that receiver.
I don't know if I should go with slants here.
To the next zone, he's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then, when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes,
whoa.
it usually results in a big play.
Yo, man. Again, I don't understand why he throws like that. Like, don't make those type of throws. Like, he's open, but he throws it like short.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assigned.
So we're now facing a 3rd and 10 with 50 seconds. Still. Oh, almost being in. I'm going to go down with the sack. And Houston will call a timeout. Now let's see if we can hit a field goal, a 42-yarder. So the kick is good. Right down the middle, and let's see what the defense can do with 43 seconds. And that's going to be intercepted once again. Demarius Randall with his 4th interception of the season. And what a way to get the offense back on the field. Right on the 34-yard line with 30 seconds. I still got my 3 timeouts. I just don't want to get any more turnovers here. Right now this offense is letting me down. And David Njoku is going to drop the ball there. If he had more speed, he probably would have caught that perfectly with no problem. I don't know if this is going to work out. I'm going to try that. Not at all. And he's just standing there, but he caught it. Gotta call a timeout. Wasn't really paying attention to the clock. 13 seconds. We're at the 22. Oh, I think we got something here. No. I thought he was going to be open. Guess he was just jogging there. Instead of running full speed, he probably would have gotten a chance to get away and have probably a touchdown. Oh, get away. Oh, come on. I stepped out of bounds just on time. And we might have to go for a field goal again with 1 second.
shape now for third.
And the field goal is good, and we're now up 9-3. Let's get ready for the second half. So thanks to the defense, the offense is back on the field after a terrible first half. Let's see if we can get back in this game and play better offense, because we're clearly playing terrible offense right now. Incompletions, sacks, and just field goals. We're just getting field goals. It's been a very disappointing drive, man. Hopefully we can do better this half. Nothing again. Sacks. J.J. Watt. And that's now a 3rd and 12. Probably having to punt this time. But let's see if we can get a first down here with Antonio Callaway. I don't know what he just did there. I mean, you're just standing there. Oh, it's going to be tipped. An incompletion, and we're going to have to punt. So they just blocked my punt. My punt was literally just blocked. And now they're going to be at the 5-yard line. So my offense is playing terrible. And now the special teams cost a turnover. Oh, look at that. The defense with the sack. Kindred forcing them to lose 7 yards there. They're going back to the 12-yard line. Here we go. Oh, we almost got to the quarterback, but he got rid of the ball just in time. He's 2 for 10.
Take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic
Oh
plays
my,
to keep this one
3rd and goal now. Can we force him to a field goal at least?
Another errant throw as a result.
Hey, black 22! Black 22!
And yes, we're gonna force him to a field goal.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Man, both offenses have been playing terrible. We're getting nothing but field goals today. I guess this game has been all about the defense. Defense wins games. Now we're sitting here with 20 seconds left in the 3rd. After getting the ball, we're now here at the 31. And we're trying to get in the end zone still. That's going to be caught by Jarvis Landry. And he's going to be taken down at the 7-yard line. And now we have a 1st and goal.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first.
We're still trying to get our first touchdown of the game. And that might be in the 4th quarter.
Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just
but both sides offensively have been terrible. Both teams with no touchdowns, only field goals. I got 3 field goals. And the Texans have 2, but no touchdowns for both teams. And we're trying to be the first team to be on with the touchdown here. And he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 1.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the
So
ball.
2nd and goal now. With 5:35 here in the 4th quarter. Let's see who can hit in the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, David Njoku. David Njoku with the 6th reception of the season. And now looking to make it a 16-6 game. The extra point is good. And now time to get the defense on the field. Deshaun Watson just fumbled the ball. Ugba with the fumble recovery after a beautiful hit by Myles Garrett, who got to the quarterback. There you see him coming full speed at Deshaun Watson. And the fumble is recovered by the defense. It's now 3 turnovers for both quarterbacks. And we have great field position now to start right at the 15-yard line with 5:14 remaining here in the 4th. We're up by 10. And I'm going to be avoiding the sack, not the second. Clowney with the sack. Forcing a loss of 8 there. Now Cleveland is going back to the 23-yard line. Both quarterbacks have been struggling here today. Turnovers, getting sacked. This time the quarterback's able to get away. He takes it, gets the first down, and it's finally brought down at the 4. The Texan defense just collapsed there. The quarterback saw some space and he took advantage of that and just took off and got the first down. And now they're at the 4-yard line, trying to get in the end zone for the second time. Wide open, touchdown. David Njoku with his second receiving touchdown of the game. It was clearly wide open. David Njoku with another big game here today, and the extra point is good. And Cleveland now has a much more comfortable lead of 23-6 with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. The Houston Texans are desperate now, trying to get into the end zone with 1:10 remaining here in this game. They're down and he throws it, and that's going to be dropped. Randall knocking the ball out of his hands. And that's going to set them with a 3rd and 10 with 1:08.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
And he's going to be taken down, but he was able to get rid of the ball immediately. He has 3 interceptions in this game, and now they're facing a 4th and 10 from the 19. If they don't get it, this game is over. Even though it's pretty much over, but it will officially be over. And he's going to be sacked. Ogba with another sack. And that should do it. With 1:01 remaining here in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they start calling their timeouts, but it would pretty much be pointless. We're just going to hand it off with good protection, and he gets enough for the first down and takes it all the way to the 39-yard line. Gain of 14 there, 50 seconds. I'm surprised they didn't call a timeout. I'm glad that they understand that this game is over. And probably one more play should do it. Good protection. Gets more than halfway from the first down. Gets 7.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And this should be the last play of the game with 20 seconds. Try to get one more first down, and he gets it. 15 seconds. He's inches from the first. Wouldn't hurt if we try to get that first down in 10 seconds.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd.
Last snap of the game for the first down, and he gets and takes a nice hit at the 49. And Cleveland will go to 12-0. And the Texans are going to lose their 4th game of the season. So this game was all about the defense. Before I gave the ball back on the last drive to the Texans, I did throw another interception. So that was 4 turnovers for my offense as well. So both teams with 4 takeaways. Again, this game was all about the defense. Both defenses were great. But luckily my offense was able to score 2 touchdowns in the second half. It was enough to get the victory. And now another victory. But anyways, guys, it's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.